Hi all, it's Jeff here, and I just want to let those that want to order parts from Bridgeburg Golf know of my frustrations and bloody headaches of my experience with them. The turf chopper that I purchased here in Australia is a great machine for me, as I'm only weeks away from turning 70 and I've suffered after only 11 holes with my health problems, but the chopper made golf a hell of a lot easier for me. So I decided to purchase an 800 watt motor and controller to keep for spares from Bridgeburg Golf in Canada, just in case mine broke down, as then I'll have another few more years to play the game I love and hate sometimes. You golfers know what I mean. I'll try to put it across the best I can. The emails I have are only a few, as I have a computer full of emails from Bridgeburg Golf, and if I could I would zoom in on them for you, but I'm on my own and not a camera freak. So here we go. Right, I don't think you should be able to read this. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. So I'll just run it all off. In February 2014, I contacted the manager of Bridgeburg Golf on purchasing the motor and the controller. He sent back and said that's no problem at all. He says here, I have attached a copy of your sales quote, which includes an 8-day shipping. When you confirm and make payment arrangement, I will prepare a formal sales invoice. Well, for a start, I did not receive a formal sales invoice. So, on the 17th of March 14, I have attached a copy of our banking info in PDF format. That's also from the manager, and this is what it is here, all our banking details. Right. So, on the, when was it, the 20th of March, I made the payment, or I didn't make it, the wife went in and paid it. The motor was $250, the controller was $250, and the shipping was $290, which I didn't think that was a problem at all because there's a bit of weight in it. However, on the 20th of March 2014, the amount was paid into their bank. That's all their details, and the amount that was paid altogether was $790 Canadian, and there was a $32 fee for me, which that's nothing, but so that's proof, and that's my receipt of payment into their account. So then we shall move along a little further, and here on the 20th of March 14, they say, I hope all is well. Were you able to do the bank transfer okay? We are waiting for the controllers to arrive from China. We will let you know when the shipping date will be. Right, the 24th of March. Could you please confirm that you have I wrote to them, could you please confirm that you received my payment of $790 into your bank account from my wife, as she took the details of the bank and had it done, to the bank and had it done. I did send an email with an attachment of the transaction, but I'm unsure if it went, and if all is okay, can you please send motor controller and brushes as soon as possible. Right. This is also the 24th of March from Bridgeburg Golf. On that one I just sent, they sent back, and as of Friday the transfer was not complete I will check with our bank today. Sometimes it takes up to a week. We will prepare the ship to ship your products. Then I sent an email off to them, and do you now see that my payment that was made on March 20th is in your Bridgeburg Golf account? It is now over a week, and if it is not in, please reply so I can look into it at my bank to see what's going on. They wrote back and said, good morning, this was on the 28th of March. Good morning, your bank transaction is complete. We will be sending out your shipment early next week. Wow, I was over the moon with that. And then on the 4th of April, I sent them an email saying I'm starting to worry a little bit as I'm going on holidays to the other side of Australia. And on the 3rd of May, and there will be nobody to take delivery, so I asked them to hold it until I get back. April the 8th, they wrote, your product will be shipped Friday, April 11th. I will keep you informed. Now this is 2014 too, by the way. Then we move on to the 19th of May. I wrote, hello guys, I just finished my holidays and now back. I mean, that's enough for me. They wrote back on the 19th of May saying, we are celebrating a national holiday today. I will be in my office tomorrow. We will make arrangements to ship your parts. Have a nice day. I wrote back on the 3rd of June, hello Joseph, I'm still waiting on the tracking number for my item, so I guess they still haven't been sent. I also asked, can you be honest with me on what the hold-up is, and don't keep telling me that it will be sent in the next couple of days, as I have waited quite long enough, and if there is a problem, then spell it out, as I would like to know. If at all you're not wanting to make the sale for the part for whatever reason, then let me know and I'll send you my bank details so as the $790 can be transferred back into my bank account, and I'll send a copy in an attachment of my transfer into the Bridgeburg Golf that took place on the March 20th, which you should have anyway. They come back with on the 3rd of June. I am still waiting for the shipment from China to arrive. I am waiting for the controller. I will give you a better idea. I will be speaking to my supplier this evening. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Now I thought they already said back a little bit that they were going to send it on April 11th, I think it was. And now this is June. We go on the 25th of June 2014 still. I wrote, could you please give me an update on my items, as another 3 weeks has gone by and I've heard nothing at all. They come back with, I'm sorry for the delay. This is 26th of June. I'm sorry for the delay. We have some problems with some products from China. We should be receiving them shortly. I will contact my distributor in Australia to see if they can send you a partial order, and when I get the other I will send it to you immediately. Well, that's on the other side of Australia. I paid for shipping direct to my place in Western Australia, not Eastern Australia. Now I wrote again on the 26th of June, and oh no, it wasn't me, sorry, it was from Bridgeburg Golf. They say, we are close to shipping your parts. Terry is also ordering some stock inventory. I will inform you very shortly. Well, Terry is the agent over Eastern Australia. But he has got nothing to do with this at all. Then there was we get to the 4th of August. The 4th of August, I sent attached is a receipt for the amount I paid to you for the motor controller and an 800 watt motor, of which you should have a copy anyway. As this has been going on since March and I have not had any satisfaction with this deal, I request to have my money returned. And the rest is my bank details. Then they sent back, we are preparing to ship the product. Oh, we've seen that bit. No more on that one. Now, I started to get so frustrated with all this that I thought, well, I'm going to contact a Ontario Consumer Protection in Canada, and with the first thing I had to do was send Bridgeburg Golf a letter of complaint, which is required by the Consumer Protection, and all this stated when I purchased it, and that I was sick of excuses and all that. And one of these was also sent to the Consumer Protection of Ontario, which they requested. 15th of September. Dear Jeff, I will do that if that is what you want us to do. I am sorry for this problem. I will let you know the result. 16th of September. Because I asked them here if they, solve it before September 24th. They wrote back and said, we will have this solved before September 24th. I wrote, just a reminder that there is no wire transfer from Bridgeburg Golf that has been made into my bank as yet, and that you have till the close of business Wednesday the 24th to do it, and then you can deal with the Ministry of Government and Consumer Services, Consumer Protection Branch, as no doubt you will hear from them, as they didn't hesitate to give me a case file number after hearing my complaint. When I see that the transfer took place, I have to contact them so then they can close the case and let them know that nothing has taken place. The ball is in your court, so to speak. Dear Jeff, here we go. I will be making the banking transfer on Friday. I hope that will be okay. Wow, yes, that would be great. Then I wrote on the 30th September saying, hi, why am I not surprised that no bank transfer by Bridgeburg Golf was done? Then they came back on 30th saying, dear Jeffrey, we still are able to ship the parts. We can ship directly to you, or we can send them to Stereo. I already told them that they can't. The 9th of October, I wrote, what is happening? Are you any closer to sending the motor and controller? As I haven't heard from you. If it's all too hard, then just do the wire transfer. Has Bridgeburg Golf heard from Ministry of Government and Consumer Services yet? They wrote back on the 9th of October also. Dear Jeff, we are going to send your products early next week. Well, that's 9th of October. Early next week, you're going to send it. Oh, now, there we go. A letter from Consumer Protection. Dear Mr. Armstrong, this is further to your complaint against the above noted company. I called the company and spoke to blah, blah, blah. As another guy wasn't available. They were advised that they had ordered that part from the supplier in China and that the supplier had shipped the part to them, but that when they received it, they discovered that the part was wrong. They had to reorder the part. They expect to receive it in 2 to 3 weeks. As soon as they do that, they will ship it directly to you. Okay, that was the 3rd of December 2014. Then the guy I was dealing with at Consumer Protection retired, and he handed the case over to this woman, and she wrote to me, because I sent off another email saying nothing's been happening. She wrote back this here: in an attempt to further mediate your concerns with Bridgeburg Golf, we have contacted the company on January the 9th, 2014, and were advised verbally that they were in receipt of your parts, and after the holidays they will prepare it for shipping the following week. She also says the Consumer Services Bureau provides a voluntary mediation service and cannot force a company to resolve your complaint or provide you legal counsel. Therefore, we cannot provide further mediation. And that was it. But my case was still going on. Nothing was being shipped, so I kept sending Ontario Consumer Protection. Weren't getting any reply from them either. They're as useless as tits on a bull. Right, where are we here? 30th of January. Whoa, look at this, 30th of January. Bridgeburg Golf say, I am proud to finally say that we have finally received all the parts. I will make arrangements to send them February the 28th. This is 2015 now. I'm very sorry for the problem we have caused you. So that should be. But it doesn't end there. March the 5th. I sent them an email saying I'm back home. They sent back and said on March the 5th, welcome back, and now I will prepare shipping to you. The carrier will be up air. I will send you a tracking number when I received it. 18th of March, I wrote, hello. Well, I have no response from my last email, so we'll try again. Bridgeburg Golf have had ample time to pack the parts and send. Surely. And Consumer Protection had also emailed to say that they were in receipt of the parts and that they will be sent the following week. And that was back in January. So what the hell is going on? So what the hell is going on? Please give me some positive feedback now, or when is it going to leave your end? They wrote back, I will be back in my office on Monday. I will make an arrangement to ship your parts. I don't know how many times I heard that. Then, the 27th of March. It's been 12 months now. 12 months. At this point of time, this is me writing, at this point in time I'm getting very frustrated. Surely you have made some headway on shipping the order. I don't like being taken for a fool, and not only me, you had told Consumer Protection as well. The parts are ready to send, and I will let them know of my intention if this is not sorted out shortly. They come back, March 28th. I will be in my office on Monday. I will let you know about your shipment. Well, 11th of May this year. I wrote, if Bridgeburg Golf have a problem sending the parts via air freight, would you then send them by sea or whatever? Please, as I'm waiting on this long enough. Another 40 odd days isn't going to matter too much now, and will be a lot cheaper for you to send, as I don't care as long as I receive the parts. As I have said before, I find it very hard to understand why it is taking so long to send the parts when you said in your own words that I am proud to finally say that we have finally received all the parts. I will make arrangements to send them February the 28th. Then they come back on the 12th of May. I am sorry for this problem. I will send you these parts by air or sea. I do not want to make excuses. Oh shit. Right. Now, I sent them an email on the 28th of May. I'm getting sick of all this carry-on from Bridgeburg Golf with regard to the controller and motor I ordered March last year. And just to refresh your memory, here is what you told Consumer Protection. If nothing has been done to ship the item, I will be letting the world know through social media, and we'll get back to you on that one as to where it will be aired. Right from the time it was ordered to now. No email back. That was May the 28th. Now we go to 9th of June. I sent another email off to Bridgeburg Golf. Still, I haven't received an email from you of the shipping of the motor and controller. So it is obvious you have no intentions at all to send. So now I'm asking Bridgeburg Golf with what reason, and you must have one, why you are not honouring my paid items of purchase that was made on the 23rd of March 2014, as I need to know why. And my feelings towards Bridgeburg Golf at the moment is that the company just can't be trusted and honesty doesn't exist. Then I say, looking forward to a reply. No reply. I haven't had an email. So that's about it. So there you have it, more or less. So all I've got to say is they are not replying to my emails. They won't give me a reason why they won't transfer my money back into my bank account, of which I gave details to them. They won't give me a reason why they are not sending the motor and controller, of which they said they now have on February 2015. They've done the dirty on me and I'm very disappointed. They are so low they could hide under a snake. Money is not easy to come by for me, and now it looks like I've made an $800 donation to Bridgeburg Golf, as I can't see them returning my money. All this started in February 2014, and now it's the 5th of August all this started in February 2014, and now it's the 5th of August 2015. So I don't know. I'm very disappointed with them. I don't know why they just can't send it, why they're doing this to me. I don't know what I've done to them. Anyway, so what do you think of Bridgeburg Golf? Do you think it is an honest company run by honest people? You be the judge. Thank you.